What's going on, everybody? How you doing? In today's video, this is a donation request. This is for Rob. This is another song in his techno. I feel like it should be called electronic, not techno. Electronic, just because I have information up on this song already. I haven't heard the song, obviously, but I have information up on it, and I'm like, this plus the other track. I'm like, maybe electronic is probably better as opposed to like techno. I guess techno is a style of electronic music or something like that. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. What are we doing today? We are doing a song by FROU FROU. I've heard of FROU FROU. That's it. I haven't heard them. I have not heard this. The song is Must Be Dreaming. And we're going to get into some information in a minute. If you're new here, please subscribe, check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, bass videos, music videos. Check it out. If you like the channel, all kinds of ways you can support the channel. You get super thanks underneath this video. You can hit me direct in the description. I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Amazon wishlist, mailing address, and I do donation requests just like this one. So if there's something you want me to watch, listen to, talk about, hit me direct, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo in the notes section. Leave a link, leave a description. Let me know what you want the video to be on, and I'll make the video. Wow. You can also email me at jpanreadsemail@gmail.com. Thank you, guys. Okay, so FROU FROU are a British electronic duo composed of musician Imogen Heap, which I have heard of. I have not heard that I know of, at least, and producer-songwriter Guy Sigsworth. They released their only album Details in 2002. That's what this song is from. The duo wrote, produced, and played instruments on the tracks, while Heap also provided lead vocals. In 2004, they recorded a cover of Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler, which was used in the credits of the 2004 film Shrek 2. FROU FROU amicably disbanded later that year. Okay. Heap and Sigsworth met in 1996 when Heap was 17 years old after Sigsworth was given a demo recorded by Heap and asked to meet with her. The two first collaborated when Heap contributed guest vocals to Sigsworth's band Acacia. Sigsworth later wrote two songs. Okay, alright, cool. They've done some things together. In 2002, FROU FROU signed a record deal with Universal Records on the Island Records imprint in the UK and Europe and MCA. Okay, they released their first and only album, Details, in June 2002, an album of electronic music with elements of trip-hop, pop, and rock. The eclectic, intricately produced tracks use a wide range of traditional instruments including cellos, auto harps, guitars, keyboards, and Indian drums with layered vocals from Heap. Album received critical acclaim, but this did not translate into mass sales the duo had hoped for. Breathe In was released as the first single internationally. It reached #2 on the Italian radio airplay charts. Okay, the follow-up singles Must Be Dreaming, which is what we're doing, and It's Good to Be in Love were shelved from commercial release in the UK, however, through lack of radio and TV interests. Breathe In and Must Be Dreaming did become minor hits in Asia, particularly in Indonesia, where both singles made top 10. FROU FROU's music has been described as electronic, electro-pop, synth-pop, and alternative pop. Okay, that's cool. Let's get to some information about this album, Details. As of 2009, the song Let Go has sold 370,000 units in the US, while the album has sold 284,000 copies in the US and 29,000 copies in the UK. Play reviewed Details positively, calling the duo refreshing and not the typical electronic dance music factory drones, and writing, "This melodic, occasionally striking collection of new wave dance songs doesn't reek of overproduction, benefiting greatly from the pleasing, softening array of live instruments." For AllMusic, Alex Henderson gave the album 3 out of 5 stars, opining that the album had quality singing and composing, which made it a cut above much of the electronic Europop that came out in 2002, and compared it to the music of singers Bjork, Kate Bush, and Ditto. I've not heard of Ditto, but obviously I've heard the other two. Andy Thomas of Drowned in Sound called the album mature, also comparing it to Ditto in writing, "They do have more than a handful of good, if not overly ambitious tunes." Hey Rob, if you haven't heard Ditto, I mean, I haven't heard of them before, but it sounds like if you're into this, and I know you're into Kate Bush, and if you don't know Bjork, you should check out Bjork. But it sounds like maybe if you don't know Ditto, you should check them out too. Zach Braff's use of the song Let Go, oh perfect. Now everyone's gonna bring on the Zach Braff for his film Garden State. Perfect, and I'm from Garden State, great. Yeah. Idiots who don't understand, you know, details of people's faces and things like that who just like to generalize will call me Zach Braff. The Gentile Zach Braff. Great. Yes, among the other people that I've gotten. Anyways. Alright, FROU FROU, Must Be Dreamin'. Let's do it. Bam. A sample. When it does that double time thing, the drums, it's like trip hop or whatever, right? Okay. That was alright. That was alright. I kind of actually like the other one better. Yeah, I kind of like the other one better. This one, I mean, there was more happening melodically. You can hear that the range, you know, of the melody was bigger than the other song. But I don't know. I think maybe it was the production of the other song. I think I like the production of the other song better than this one. This one sounded more, a little bit more dated, kind of period, like in a time period, you know. And I don't know. It was also a little busy. It seemed kind of busy to me. There was a lot going on. I don't know. This one didn't hit me like the other one. The other one was like really nice and clean and Yeah, the production was nice. It was like slick. It was good. This one, I don't know. I just wasn't as into it. Didn't do it for me. The only thing that I thought was interesting was there was something that kind of sounded like it was pitch shifting a little bit. I'm doing this because I'm thinking of like a whammy wah, like a whammy pedal, which I always think of Dimebag Darrell, right? I always think of Dimebag Darrell, Pantera, famous for using a a whammy, that Digitech whammy or whatever. Somebody that uses it now is Mono Neon on bass. He uses it a lot, where all of a sudden you're able to just whammy up. You're able to using it as a verb. You're able to just all of a sudden be up 2 octaves or an octave or whatever, and it like glides up there, wee wee wee, stuff like that, right? It was happening in the chorus, and it specifically happened at the end of the chorus, where it sounded like the melodic line was doing like what she was singing. It was almost doubling it, but with the whammy. It was kind of interesting. That's why I was like, oh, yeah, that sounded interesting. That was probably the most interesting part for me. The rest of it, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't as really just wasn't as into the song. That's what I got. That's what I got. Unfortunately, I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. For me. Rob says, so here's the thing with these requests. They aren't really techno like Kraftwerk, but maybe a mix of shoegazing and techno, if you will. He's talking about the Conjure one and FROU FROU. Right, and then he talks about the next song, which we are not at yet, but we're about to be. I think that's that. We'll get to the next song. I'll catch you then. Later.